So guys, in this video I would love to show you how to perfectly take the v-neck of your of any top at all, kaftan, danshiki or kimono, or any dress at all. So now it's very simple. This is my main neck. This is the front panel of my neck, the front dimension of my neck. And the next thing we are going to do now, since the wideness of my band or the v-neck is going to be 1/2 inch, I'm going to be adding one to this neck measurement. Add 1 inch like this. Then now from this point here, this very point, we are going to measure from here downward 6/inch. So where you mark that 6/inch, you are going to be, you can see where I marked, you are going to mark in 1/2 inch, add 1/2 inch inward. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So now the next thing we are going to do now is very simple. We are going to do the connection from here down to this point here, this very point here. Sorry, this point here. So I'm going to do the connection now. So guys, hopefully you can see what I did here. So the next thing I'm going to do now is the cutting out of this neckline. And what I did here, you are going to do the same thing on your kaftan or your dashiki or whatever dress you want to put v-neck on. So guys, I'm done with the cutting already. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to open it up so that you can see what or how it looks. So this is exactly how it looks. And now the reason why I added that 1 inch is because of this band. This is the band I'm going to be using for the v-neck, and the band is 1 inch wide. The wideness from here to here is 1 inch wide, so that if I place this material or when I attach this band, it's going to cover up that 1/inch. This is the main reason why I added that 1/inch. Now let's do this on our danshiki. So guys, I've already done the same thing on my danshiki neck. So the next thing I'm going to do now is the gumming. Now this is the right side of the material, so I'm going to turn it to the wrong side and gum this place. This is where we are going to put our gum, this point here. So guys, I've already done the gumming. This gumming here, or this interface here, is very important. So now I'm going to gum the band. So guys, this is the band I'm going to be using. The wideness of this band is 2.5 inch. The reason why it's 2.5 is because that 1/2 inch is going to serve as my sewing allowance. So when I fold them together like this, it will become 1/4, that is 1.3. So I'm going to put my interface on it or my gum. So just use a normal or simple soft gum. So guys, I've already done the gumming. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to fold it like this and iron it down. Make sure that the length of this your band corresponds with the length of the neck of your dress. So guys, this is the band that we're going to be using, and I want you to pay close attention to this point here. You are going to place your band on the neck of your kaftan of your dress. Place it like this, and also place the second one on it like this. So now the sewing allowance that we are going to be using here is going to be 1/4 quarter. Let me show you the 1/4 I'm talking about. Like from here to here. This is the sewing allowance that we are going to be working with from here to here. So now and here is how to do the stitches. The same thing is applicable to this point here. Let's do some markings here. So guys, hopefully you can see the sewing allowance here. This is the sewing allowance that we're going to be working with. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do now is this. I will be going on to my sewing machine and sew along, maintaining the same sewing allowance from here up to this point here. I'll do the same thing to the other band and I'll show you the result. So guys, I'm done with the stitches already. Look at the stitches and the sewing allowance. Hopefully you can see that. So the next thing I'm going to do now is this. This is the right side of the material. So I'll be going to the wrong side of the material and show you something. This is the wrong side of the material, and what I'm going to show you here is a notch. You are going to notch this place. The notching is going to start from here. Start a notch from here to this point here. From here to here, and you are going to do the same thing here from here to here. You're only notching the material and not the band. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So guys, this is the notch I was talking about. Hopefully you can see the notch here. So this notching is only on the material itself and not the band. So at this junction, what I'm going to do next is the turning in of this band inside. So we are going to do that on the right side of this material. Guys, let's do the turning in. So guys, let's do the turning in of the band. So simply do the turning like this. So, and the second one. So while you are doing the turning in, this one, you also turn this one in. Yeah. So guys, we have our V neck. So the next thing we are going to do now is this. I'm going to iron this thing down before I show you the next step. So guys, I've already done that. Already iron it down so you can see how it looks. So what I'm going to do now, I'll be going to the wrong side of this material. Let me show you how the wrong side looks. So guys, this is the wrong side. So we are going to raise it up and do some stitches here. Let me show you what we are going to do here. Let me briefly show you what we are going to be doing. So guys, this is what we are going to do next. We are going to stitch this one here. Start the stitches from here down to this point here. When I'm done, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So guys, I've already done the stitches. Hopefully you can see it. But before you do the stitches, make sure you weave this place here. You weave the band. This is very important. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cut it out. So after you are done with the cutting, you also weave this place with your overlock sewing machine. So guys, the next thing we are going to do now is the back panel, attaching of the back panel to this front panel. So guys, this is the back panel of the dress, and I'm going to show you how to attach the front panel to the back panel. So in order to do the attachment, is very simple. The right side is going to face each other and the wrong side will oppose each other. So what you're going to do, you're going to insert this one inside this back cover, and I'm going to run the stitch from here down to the end. So this is the dashiki. So it's as simple as that. So when I'm done, I'll show you the result. So guys, I'm done with the stitches already. Hopefully you can see what I did here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it out now. So let me show you the result. So it is recommendable for you to weave this place where you sew. That is the shoulder. This is the final result of the V-neck.